Yeah, it was the best Zoom we've done in a very long time last just Tuesday. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was.
I know.
Good.
I listened to it today.
Yeah,
I can get internet at home now.
Oh no! What the fuck? Mason's joined the establishment. Christ almighty. Holy fuck.
It was a nice little surprise when I got my iPhone for my birthday, and it turns out it includes internet service. Like I can get data from somewhere. I don't know where, but it's coming in.
Good for you.
I know. I
Congratulations. Do you remember when you had a flip phone?
Yeah, I can't. That's like, God, even just that Android I had before seemed like a dinosaur compared to this thing.
Yep. I'm getting a new phone tomorrow, courtesy of my daughter.
What kind you getting?
It's an Android, whatever. I don't remember, but she gets it free by changing from whatever the fuck she is to AT&T. So she gets 2 phones and 2 lines for less than she was paying with whoever she was with before. I don't remember. But, but you have to sign up for 2 years. But, I'm not signing up for anything for 2 years. I'm month to month on everything. And actually, I'm day to day on most of my life.
Yep, you can get those.
We all are, whether we realize it or not.
What are you showing us, Glenn?
Oh, I found the.
No, you have to talk so it goes to your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hit unmute. I found the Jordan Peterson, Jonathan Haidt, H-A-I-D-T.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fantastic. But I was just sitting in the car. I don't know where the fuck I was going, but I was just spellbound. I felt like Joseph Campbell was talking to me for the first time. And the first time I watched Power of Myth on PBS, it was just enchanting to understand there's explanations for everything. Calm the fuck down, people. You were born that way. Can't be helped. Your fucking brain's wired a certain way. There ain't nothing you can do. Wonderful. Free will. I don't think it's there.
It's amazing. It's the subconscious too. It's amazing.
Oh, what's it? Somebody named John Hyatt?
H-A-I-D-T. Jonathan, H-A-I. Spell it.
It's Jordan. With Google search Jordan Peterson and Jonathan Haidt, H-A-I-D-T. H-A-I
Okay.
Dog, whatever T is.
Anyway, that one I discovered, and there's another one which I don't know the name of. Well, I don't know. The other one I'm listening to is very fucking extremely egg-headed. From Marx to Mises. That probably doesn't mean anything to anybody here. But
I heard of Marx, but I haven't heard of Mises.
He's a libertarian god.
I know. I finally found that 25-hour basic principles of objectivism Nathaniel Brandon audio one. Holy shit!
Did you get through any of it?
I got through all 20. I couldn't stop listening to it.
Well, good.
I fucking loved it.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's funny. He sounds like Senator Palpatine in that one.
I don't know who that is.
You know, the Emperor from Star Wars. Before he was the Emperor, he was the Senator Palpatine in the prequels.
Oh no, I didn't see any prequels. I saw the good one, the first one, 78. The next one, Empire Strikes Back, and then when the Muppets showed up, I quit watching Star Wars.
One of my good friends said, best Star Wars critique I've ever heard in my life. He said, that scene when Boba Fett goes down into the Starlight Pit, that's like symbolic of everything cool about Star Wars going into the toilet.
Yep. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it's my motto, but George Lucas decided, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can't even get the original Star Wars anywhere anymore. He's part of his deal with Disney is you can't sell anything but this version of Star Wars, the first ones. Episode 4, where Luke and, the whole thing starts. Because he went in and fucking computer graphicked it all up and just fucked it up. Anyway, enough whining.
I know, yeah, especially Return of the Jedi.
Anyway, enough of that. Anybody want to give me a problem to work on?
Oh, boy.
Well, I got a story to tell.
Go.
All right. There's a few moving parts, so I might ramble. I know it's unusual for me, but anyway, so my current mater, a couple weeks back we had a talk, and she asked, awkwardly if we could be exclusive, which I agreed to. But she was also aware that I was seeing somebody else at the same time as her. This is going back a year ago. Glenn might remember the call.
I remember.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're sitting down on the couch, and this is after steak and scotch, and I burned one too, so we're well lubricated. And so we're watching a Sopranos episode, and this is where Carmela finds out about Tony's been screwing around on her. Like she gets a phone call from one of these gumas, right? So my mater turns to me and says, how long should she put up with this? And I'm like, I don't know.
You want to live? Do you want to live or do you want to die? You choose.
So she sees what's going on this TV show, and she's relating it to, her sticking around with me when she knew that I was seeing this other woman. She knows this other woman. She knows where she lives, her name, everything. Right? It's not just an anonymous third party.
Okay, wait a minute. It's been a fucking year. What's the point of the story?
Well, anyway, so she starts to badger me. My mater starts to badger me on the couch about, how long should she stick around when she knows that I've been screwing around on her, which is how she perceived it. And I'm just going, but she doesn't say it directly to me. She's referring to the TV. So I just say, I don't know. It's fucking fiction. And this is all I said, right? And got to the point where I was pissed off. And if I wasn't, drunk and she wasn't too drunk, this is at my place, I would have told her to go home. So anyway, we wrapped it up. And in the morning, she apologized to me. Said, I really pushed it, last night. I shouldn't have this or that. But this goes into the bitches be crazy file. And so she started rambling. I don't know where she gets it from. Anyway, and she was explaining this and that and rationalizing. And I said, look, we said that we were going to be exclusive to each other. And to me, that's where it starts and ends. And I just said nothing after that. And this is going back 3 weeks, and she has been on her best behavior ever since. But it's like, this is.
Okay, whoa. Tell us what you learned.
Crazy.
So other men can learn from your mistakes. Or your experience, as the case may be.
Well, I got to be on my toes all the time, right? It's constant testing, and I think I was just getting a little too comfortable as well.
Comfortable? What?
Well, I got to say, it's gotten to the point where this mater is actually pretty good. She does not stress me.
I got it. You're not too comfortable, meaning I shouldn't be this comfortable because XYZ happened. I'm not getting it. What's the connection? I should have a pearl or two on the string.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Although that wouldn't prevent me from cutting her loose if
No. I want you to concentrate on what can these guys learn from your experience. You're too comfortable. That translates to me, so I had all my eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say yes to that.
Wait, and I had to make peace for a year. And when it came up again, it took me a while before I realized I have to be assertive now. I was assertive and everything worked out. That's what I want you to understand happened. You don't need to throw her out. You just need to go to bed.
Yeah.
She'll decide whether to go home or get in bed with you. And
well,
that's asserting yourself. That's not verbal confrontation. That's not explaining yourself. That's enough.
Well, I definitely did not explain myself, and I was very direct on that.
You were asserting yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. So that's always at the bottom of everything. And when you make peace, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass someday. Okay, that's all I can tell you. How do I know?
also kind of showed me that I was starting to get pretty comfortable. I was thinking, my new van is in the driveway. I'm going to start building it. I thought, maybe I can go road tripping with this one, and kind of get settled in.
Okay,
And,
wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's wonderful if you find somebody you're compatible with and you want to spend a lot of time with and enjoy each other. It's wonderful. I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying, if that's not what you want, then you have to say it to her now. You can't go another fucking year pretending you're exclusive and we have a life together, because that'll break her fucking heart way worse than keeping it up in the air. So you guys decide what you want. I'm going to get some coffee. You can talk to these other guys.
Using the fear or staying on guard all the time as a tool to watch her. No, we need to be open and interacting. However, I need to keep my mind clear.
No,
Watch out.
I do not agree at all. If somebody's sitting across from you and pulls a fucking gun out of his pocket and points it at you.
Well, that's true.
It's the same thing. She's about to point a gun at me.
Right.
Okay. Any tool in your fucking toolbox is okay as far as I'm concerned.
That's true.
Okay? I mean, if they want to manipulate, you can manipulate right fucking back. And if you think it's a tool to be scared of a crazy woman, you're crazy.
That's nice, guy. You're right.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's a battle for pussy.
If you don't want to answer questions when you're drunk, just say, let's make a deal. Let's go have a couple of drinks. And my problem is I tend to say stupid shit when I'm drinking. So let's not discuss anything important. You don't have to say, don't question me. And if she starts, it always comes sneaking in, doesn't it? It doesn't come like, what were you doing Tuesday night? It's not like that.
Oh, you're right. It does. You're right.
It's always around the corner and in the back door. So if you see it coming and you say, look, we had a deal. I'm on my third drink. Enough. I don't want to talk about this. How about them Raiders?
Are we going to have sex yet?
Well, in my instance, I was lucky in that it was after the intermission where, we had our happy ending. So we're back on the couch after that for, the nightcap and watch the second half of the movie. And that's when it came out. But,
well, I think drinking gives her courage to say what she's been thinking about saying she hasn't said.
Yeah, I believe so. And I hear what you're saying, Glenn, about, when you have a few drinks, that's when you should be on guard. But personally, I don't want to be on guard all the time because it's going to stop me from being present.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying look, it's only 1% of your life when you're drinking with this female. Less than 1%. So if you need to put a guard up, put a guard up. Fuck it. You're not going to get married. You're just going to keep this pussy around for a while. That's my guess.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's not a nice person or anything, but I'm saying is some behavior, you don't want to reward it, period. You want to ignore it ideally and not engage. But anyway.
Well, she got the message pretty loud and clear on...
she got it a year ago. She got it a fucking year ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's been in there going like this. You're a fool. He was fucking some other girl the whole time. Or his girlfriends are telling her that, or whatever the fuck. But with alcohol, it comes bubbling up to the top.
Yeah, maybe I should get her really drunk and start grilling her.
There's a saying I put in wait, which one? It's from Latin, in vino veritas. That means in wine truth. And they've known that for a long time. Get the other motherfucker drunk and find out what he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Who he's going to vote for, who's going to stab, or stuff like that. So now, I'm just saying a guy has to take care of himself.
Yeah, well, I agree. I was a little disappointed in myself on that, in that when I was drunk and half stoned, that I was, I wasn't relenting, but I wasn't volleying back on this effectively. And it was just like,
you don't have to volley back. All you have to do is get up and go to bed, like I said.
Yeah.
Or say, this is getting boring. I'm going to bed. She can read into that anything she wants. But if you accuse her Are you talking about us a year ago? Oh, no, I'm not talking about that, but I was just wondering if fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is, and this goes to having pearls. Like this was a Friday night, and so I accepted her apology on the Saturday morning, but I would say till about Tuesday, I was stewing on it. I'm thinking, okay, I better cut her loose because this is just I don't want to put up with this shit. And by about Thursday, I'm like, okay, you coming over Friday? So I caved to my own urges, but
No, it depends on the sperm count. Always does.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what in a roundabout way, that's what I'm saying. But yeah,
I know, it's okay.
Call a booty call.
Yeah, well, and the other thing too is like she knew without me even saying it that she had put herself way out on very thin ice, and I was this close. And she got very nervous that I was going to cut her loose, and so now she's
apologizing.
Yeah, apologizing, but after that, also she's on her best behavior as well. So
it's okay. That's how you train your dogs. On the paper, God damn it! Get on the paper. Stay on the paper. Last time I saw you, were walking around in downtown Montreal.
That's right. Yeah, I was just coming home from the office. I had my famous glasses on. Now I took them off. So.
Can you see us?
I can see you, yeah.
Okay. I don't want you to go without that thrill.
No. It's cool.
Better off without.
What were you doing last night? I mean, what were we talking about on Tuesday? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that that situation I had with the wedding and all that.
Yeah. I cut that piece out and put it on my SoundCloud. It was so good.
Oh, good.
Yep. Now, it's only 4 minutes long. Everybody can learn from that. You guys know my SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/coach-r, all lowercase, coach-r, all lowercase. You don't have to join. You can just listen. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I felt like that session really nailed it, and we were like just out of practice. And then the stuff you did with me and Mason and everything was really spot on.
Yeah. No, we weren't out of practice. You just gave me something I get my teeth into, both of them. So, wasn't somebody else involved? Wasn't Glenn there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I had the baseball thing. One instructional voice.
Oh, yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point about that instructional voice. It's easy for us to like go look around and read all these other guys' books and stuff, but it always comes down to what you're saying that makes the most sense,
Well, I'm not omniscient. I make plenty of mistakes and I get plenty of things wrong. I can't think of any right now, but I do.
It's not so much for the information. It's good that we have enough knowledge to know when something's bullshit and when it isn't. But it's like when someone says something differently, the same thing differently, you get it.
Yeah, it helps. And like I said on Tuesday, take what you want and leave the rest. Anybody want to talk about anything of consequence?
Sure. Well, I'm going to see the barista tomorrow morning, and then I'll see Shauna on Saturday. So
tell me what your
focus. A productive weekend.
What's your focus when you walk in to talk to the barista?
Say, I'm just be relaxed and confident and glad to see her. And
your focus is on, is she interested in me? That's the focus. No, not of course. That's it. That's all you give a fuck about. You're poking her with good morning, how are you? And you're looking to see if she's interested in you. You're not looking to see if she's smiling, is she friendly? Is she interested in me? That has to be your focus. If she's not interested, go to fucking sit down. Don't bother anymore. Okay? That's all it counts. It only counts if they're interested in you. If they're not, this is the one that cooks the chicken outside.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do my routine outside first. I'll give you a much better shot than walking in and saying good morning.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely want to get there earlier so I can talk to her outside when she's doing the
chicken. It isn't talking to her outside. It's saying what I told you to say about barbecuing.
Yep. Oh, you get to
build the fucking rapport and build the self-identity, and she's joining your team or you're joining her team. That's what it's about. It's not about, we both like mushroom soup. No. she's doing this right now in the present. You're in the present. She's in the present, and you're discussing the present, whatever the present is. You're not. It's a beautiful November day. I love the colors.
Filler.
It's okay. It's better than nothing, but you're revealing something about yourself, which is good. That's when you first start out, maybe, but not after this one's been on your radar for a couple of days. What
Yeah, I
about
remember.
the girl on Saturday is more important than this girl by a factor of 10,000.
Yep.
Okay. Is there any way you could be in your suit and tie tomorrow when she gets there?
Oh, you mean the barista?
No, the gym. Rush in late in your suit and tie, say hello to everybody, run upstairs or run into the dressing room and change. Is there any way you can do that?
The thing is, I'm going to be already in my gym clothes before because there's the class right before it, and then there's the open gym afterwards.
I asked you a question. Is there any way you can appear in your suit when she's in the room? I'll make it even simpler. If she's only seen one facet of you, show her some more. That's the point I'm trying to get you guys to understand. You can't just be standing there in gym clothes all the time. Just a minute. Wait till you make sure he gets this.
I was going to tell him.
You think about it, Mason. Is there a way I can be in there in a suit first or after? Either one.
Afterwards would be easy.
What?
Afterwards would be easy.
Well, then do that. Will she still be there when you come out and changing?
Probably.
Okay, we'll do it anyway, whether it's probable or not. She has to see something other than this guy in gym clothes. She has no idea that you're different than every other man she's ever met. You can dress. I mean, you may not think women register that, but they sure as the fuck do.
Oh, I know.
It means you're successful. That's what it means.
Well, my friend Soham, who's 72, said the first thing she picked me out as a friend, and she said the first thing she noticed about me is my shoes were shined.
Yep. She's from a different era.
She's from, she actually grew up in Kentucky.
39 minutes and 11 seconds. Go, Joe.
Okay, I have a quick question. Maybe we won't have time, but how do you guys deal with, like, you know, you get angry at something? Like, I'm pissed off at these guys who have to do some renovations in my condo, and I tell them, you know, that I'm pissed off at the way they've done some shoddy work, and then they promise to fix it. But then I find, like, when they go, I'm still pissed off, and I'm like angry. I'm like sitting by myself, pissed off. So I want to be assertive without being like pissed off and like ruining my day, you know? Like how to be assertive, expressive, and then let go, you know?
What's happening now? You tell them to fix it, they fix it, and you're still mad?
Well, I tell them to fix it, and then they're like, okay, we will, but then just the delays and the incompetence, you know?
Yeah, and do they fix it or not?
It's still in progress. So it's just taking forever. You know, these contractors, they show up one day, they don't show up another day.
That's normal. Okay. Yeah. So your question is, I asserted myself and they're taking longer than they should, and I'm still frustrated and angry.
Yeah, like sometimes I think...
That's what you want help with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Still frustrated and angry. What should I do? You should count to 10, calm down, and say, could you guys give me a rough schedule when you think you'll be finished in a pleasant, calm manner? Can you do that? I'm talking to Joe. Say it to me. Can you guys give me a rough guess as to when you're going to be finished?
Can you guys give me a rough guess as to when you guys will be finished?
It sounds like you're angry.
I am angry.
No, it can't be. Because what you give out, you get back, and they say to themselves, fuck him.
Right.
Okay, so you got to be neutral or happy or positive. Okay, so you work on that. That's your acting job for Saturday, whenever they're going to show up.